It's time for a planner lineup update. Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. It's Jen. I am so excited to talk with you today because we are going to have a little planner chat. We are going to talk about how my planners have been working out so far in 2025. I will link for you my original 2025 planner lineup video if you haven't seen that, but no need to watch that first because honestly, my planners haven't really changed, but we're just going to talk about what's working, what's not, what I'm thinking about in the future. So let's just get into it. Okay, so let's start with my main planner, my ride or die. So I am someone who uses multiple planners, obviously, and that is just really what works for me. I find that if I try to jam everything into my planner and make it really big, I just start getting overwhelmed and I find that I don't use it. I also am someone that just really loves paper planners, as I would imagine you are too. And so, of course, I want to try all the things. Using multiple planners certainly makes it easier to do that. I will say that, now that I'm several years into my planner journey, I'm certainly more discerning, and I really try not to buy a planner when I don't have a purpose for it. Occasionally I give in, but I have been pretty good about that. So I want to start with my half letter planner. If you are new around here, and if you are, hey, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back. I'm so glad you're here, guys. I am so glad you're here. But if you are new, I am an affiliate for Jane's Agenda, Happy Planner, She Plans. Those are some of the planner companies that I will be sharing with you today. If you click those links down in the description box, which is below this video, I do earn a small commission at no extra cost to you. And some of the other planners, I have referral links, which just means that I will earn a shop credit, you will save some money, so it's a win-win. And yeah, so thank you so much to all of you that already shop my links. I cannot tell you what that support means to me. All right, so this planner here is, as I mentioned, my half letter planner. Half letter is disc punched, 8 disc punches, and this planner is mostly comprised of items from Jane's Agenda, which actually Jane's Agenda calls it junior size, as do some other companies, but it is the same as half letter. And I do have a full setup video on this planner. I'm not going to go super in depth. This is the planner that I am in the most. And at the end of last year, I was starting to really struggle with all of my planning. I was just having a hard time, frankly. But I have really reconnected with this planner this year. I wouldn't say I'm using it perfectly, but I am in it most of the time. And frankly, the attitude that I've been trying to take as of late is that, well, what does it mean to be in my planner perfectly? My planner is a tool that helps me greatly. And when I let it go completely, I really do see how I need it. But at the same time, is it the planning that's more important, or is it the doing? I don't really know the answer. I actually thought that might be a really fun topic for a live. So let me know if you'd be interested in having a live chat about that. But I have been doing. I haven't always been planning, but most of the time I've been planning. So anyway, just briefly, I have a vegan leather snap-in cover on here. Unfortunately, you can't get this snap-in anymore, but they have many others. I have 1.5-inch gold discs, and also you cannot get these. So sorry, but they do have them in 1.25 inches and 2 inches. This is an Ollie clip from Ollie Block, which is an Etsy shop. I do have an affiliate link for that. And here is the inside of my planner. I know you're going to be catching a glare a bit off of some of these laminated covers, but not much I can do about that. This is just beautiful. Jane's Agenda, if you don't know, has a monthly planner subscription, and I am subscribed to the deluxe box, and we get all kinds of beautiful things to set up our planner from month to month. It brings me so much joy. I have a full playlist of all my half letter planner setups. It's my favorite to film every month. And as we are approaching the end of the month, I will be setting up my planner for April very, very soon. So if that interests you, maybe you want to hit that subscribe button down below. Make sure that notifications are turned to all, and then you will know when that goes up. All right. So briefly, I use monthly, weekly, and daily pages in here. Mostly I'm in the weeklies. And I have a couple other things too. The Jane's Agenda dashboards, they are just stunning. They are such high quality. I really haven't come across another brand that offers dashboards like they do, or really truly an aesthetic like they do. And that's why I'm so in love with it. This is a credit card holder from Cloth and Paper, and the quote cards, the page flags, those are from Jane's Agenda, and these sticky notes are from Villabeautifful. So I do keep a few different sections in here. I actually need to relabel my tabs. You'll see that because I know myself, because I know that I have to give things a chance for a little while before I'm sure they're working. I have not relabeled my tabs, but I do need to do that because it's clearly not 2024 anymore. I can't believe we're at the end of Q1 already in 2025. Cuckoo bananas. But I have my yearly overview section up in the front. I keep some of my future months in here. And then I keep this planner 1 month at a time. So this month is how I keep this tab labeled. And then I'll go into my current month, which you can see I'm not always very good about using my monthly spread in here. And that is because I mostly use my calendar on my phone. I have a shared Google Calendar that I share with my mom and my sister. I do mostly use that calendar. It really does help me when I separate out the things for myself and my family in here. And sometimes I'm great about that, and sometimes I'm not. And this is one of those months where I was not. My monthly reflections, which I will fill out. I did them last month, and it was so helpful because I do intermix the Moxie Life goal setting system into my planner. I've been buying these A5 inserts and just trimming and punching them. If you're new to planning, A5 and half letter, they're somewhat similar sizes, and I do have one A5 planner I'll be showing you shortly. But the difference is that A5 is a little shorter and a little wider. So I just trim it so that it's the same width as a half letter and then punch it. And so you'll see it's not perfect. The punches end up going into the words a little bit. It's okay. I don't get too hung up on that. It's been working out fine for me in that regard. And I do have a goal planner that I'll show you next, and I'll explain how these kind of work together. I really do try to keep my planners as a system. And is that system perfect? No, it's not. But the point being that they're coming together to help me steer my life in a certain way. And I love that. And then I have my monthly goals, which yeah, I didn't set them. I didn't set them this month. I did set my wellness goals. I'll link that video for you if you like, because that's really been my main focus over the last month or so has been, I joined a new strength training program that I'm really loving. And that also has a digital calendar in the app to help us follow the program. And that's where I've mostly been doing most of my wellness planning. And so we'll talk about that when we get to my wellness planner, but that's okay. Like, same thing. I'm over beating myself up. Like, it's all there to help me. If I can't keep up with the planners, that's okay. Then it means it wasn't helping me in the moment, right? And then I will flip over to my weeklies. So here's an example of a weekly spread where I decorated. I really do enjoy decorating my planner, but let me go to a blank spread so that you can see it. These are the weekly number 16s from Jane's Agenda. Love them. They have been really, really working for me. And it's so funny because I had been eyeing these inserts for so long and I kept choosing other ones, and I did like the other ones I would choose, but yeah, I really, really like these. My fingers are really crossed that they don't get rid of them because, you know, from year to year, they'll keep certain styles, but ones that aren't selling well, they'll swap them out for new styles. And the last time I looked at the website, they were on sale because soon enough, I'm sure they'll be coming out with their inserts that run July to December. Well, they offer you 18 months when their July start. But I bought these January to December, and that's what they still have in the shop marked down. So it's a great way to try things if you're not sure what's going to work for you. And then, let's see. Then I have this section is just note paper. And then this section, I added in these inserts that I'm using for goal planning. And I really like these, but I've been more like journaling about my goals lately and have set some goals, but you know, I'll talk a little more about that with my goal planner, but it's just been kind of like low pressure about how I've been approaching my goals this year, and that's felt a lot better. But I do really like these inserts. We received them in our sub box. I'm not sure if they're going to be in the shop or not, but I kind of hope so because I really like them. But they may have been exclusive to the box. And then this last section, I just have a bunch of different inserts in here because I want to do a video on meal planning, and I was, you know, getting some questions on meal planning. If you don't know, I'm a registered dietitian. And so, yeah, I haven't really followed through on that either, but that's okay. It's because, like I said, I've been laser focused on making sure that I've been exercising. And as someone who works, is a mother of small children, does social media, and then, you know, all the things, like there's only so many hours in the day, and I am determined not to burn myself out this year as I try to build some things for myself. So yeah, that's where I'm at with that. So that's my planner. I love her. She's awesome. And I hope you'll come back and join me as I set her up for April. This is my goal planner. I do have a video setting up this planner, and what this really is meant to be is it houses all the pre-work, because I've kind of been using a mix of the Moxie Life system and the She Plans intentional goal setting inserts, which I really love. I incorporated them into my system last year. I do have a discount code for She Plans, which is goal 10. I just kind of wanted somewhere where I could house kind of the background work for setting up my goals. When I switch out my planner from month to month, I want to pull the goal inserts out and put them back in here so that at the end of the year, I have all my goal work all together in one place. So anywho, I'm not going to give you a very detailed flip through of this, but I'll just give you a brief look. Oopsie, losing my decor here. So this cover is a Jane's Agenda wrap cover in the color shell. This is the nori green clip we got in one of our sub boxes. So I just decorated the inside of it a little bit because it's fun, frankly. That's it. So this is a laminated cover from Jane's Agenda that I don't remember how long I've had this. I don't remember if I bought it, if it was in a sub box. I'm not sure. This dashboard, I know we got in a sub box, and I just thought this was really pretty. I just ended up decorating her with cream and green this time. At some point, I'll probably switch it up again, just because it's fun. So then this was a card from Passion Planner. I just punched and put in here. This dashboard is from Jane's Agenda. This dashboard's from Jane's Agenda. Up front, I had some of the inserts from last year because I was kind of, building off things that I worked on last year, and I just wanted that work up here. Pretty soon I'm going to pull it out, I think, because it's getting in my way. And then I just have like a yearly section, a quarterly section, a monthly section, and just a whole bunch of different inserts. So just for the sake of time, I'm not going to go through this whole planner. But what I'm going to say about it is that I think I need something separate because this planner is too big for me. I've got the 2-inch gold discs from Jane's Agenda. They're beautiful, but the planner is just, I keep finding myself going to it because when I have short spurts of time, I want to sit down, I want to write out what I want for my goals. I'm trying to hash them out, get the weekly actions going. And I find that I keep looking for like blank note paper and it's not really in here. And I'm just getting overwhelmed by it. So I think I need to pull it apart and make like a separate archive to put the old stuff in. Or I just need like a little notebook. So I'm not 100% sure on what I'm going to do with this in the future, but I will certainly keep you guys informed. And then I have my Sharpie S Gel. I really love the Sharpie S Gels. They're really some of my favorite pens right now. I wish so bad they would make some with gold hardware instead of the silver. Sharpie, if you're listening, could we have a Sharpie with gold hardware? That would just make my year. All right. This is my wellness planner. This planner has not really been working out for me so far. I think that's in part because I've been doing a lot of my tracking of my fitness work in the app that goes with the program I'm doing. So this cover is from Live Love Posh. It was very inexpensive. This dashboard is from Pretty Planner Co. She was kind enough to send me some things to share with you guys. I can link that video for you. But I loved this dashboard that came with her Pretty Healthy bundle. And so I put that up front. And then here we get into the plum paper pages. So I do have a full setup of this planner as well. So I really, part of it is that I've been short on time. I haven't had the chance to really like fully move in and settle into this planner, but it's a mix. So like these inserts are from Pretty Planner Co. Up until here. And then with this, the divider is from Plum Paper. And then we get into the Plum Paper inserts. So I've never been very good about using the monthly spread in my wellness planner when I have one. So this layout is a very cool layout. It's called the Me layout. It's a very customizable planner. So you have lots of choices. You can personalize your covers. You can take the lines in and out of certain inserts. They have lots of different insert styles, and they offer both A5 and 7x9. This is the A5 size. I went ahead and did personalize it in adding in the categories. You could just leave all of these blank. And if I wanted to, I could have put something, I think I could have put a header here and a header here, but I chose not to. The categories I put here were move, strength, journal, read, mind, body, and PM routine. I'm going to give this planner another good shot in April. I'm going to try to schedule myself in some time to do some of the more fun, creative, move-in stuff that really helps me want to be in the planner and give it a real good go. I have been considering trying some other things though. Let me know if you'd like me to do some of that experimentation on camera. I'd be happy to do that. This is from Lights Planner Action. It's a washi workbook. So it's meant for doing like washi art, which I've never tried. I put some of the like simpler designs in here to start. So yeah, if I go ahead and do it, I will certainly share that. That's my wellness planner. If you use a wellness planner, let me know what you're using. I use an Erin Condren academic planner for my content planner. This folio is from Moxie Life, and I love it. It is so cool. I really gave you like a good walkthrough of it, actually in 2 separate videos, but the only thing about it is I think that the Moxie Life planner has a much bigger coil. So I do have a lot of extra space here, and this is very big. This makes this very big, but I mostly use it at home. I'm not taking it around with me. So in that regard, it's okay. But I love this folio because oh my gosh, it's heavy because I have so many pens in here. It has so much room, but yet you can see that nothing protrudes on the front because there's a hard piece here. So this folio is so cool. Like, look how much I have in stuff in here. And I could fit more. Like all these pens, and I actually need to put more dot markers in here. So these are the coil clips from Erin Condren. So yeah, so that makes it super convenient. It's kind of like having a big planner pouch wrapped around your planner. And then here's the planner itself. I'm going to pull it out just so we have enough room here on the, oopsie. Oh, she doesn't want to come out. There we go. Okay, so here's my Erin Condren academic planner. I did pay the upgrade fee for the gold coil. I've been using this academic planner as my content planner for a couple years now. I did buy it with the bold blooms cover, but I had recently switched back to the wildflowers cover because it's so pretty. But I think I might switch back to the bold blooms cover or one of my other covers because Erin Condren covers, they're interchangeable. And that's why I like Erin Condren, because I really do actually enjoy a coil. And I like that these are so customizable, that they offer different snap-ins. Now I have tried Franken planning by recoiling. I do have that on video. It is definitely a tricky process. It is nothing like changing things out on discs, but I like using this planner. So this planner, while I really like it, I have been quite inconsistent in it lately. And that's because, frankly, I've been inconsistent in my content. Not YouTube. I love YouTube. It's my favorite platform for creating content. And I try to always put up at least one video a week. And I generally always do. It's usually on Mondays at 5 p.m. EST. But my Instagram content has been super inconsistent. And so it is my goal in April to get back to being more consistent. So hopefully I'll settle back in here. But this is one of their old style snap-in sticky notes. I definitely use sticky notes in this planner quite a bit. I had decorated this page. I have a full setup. This planner runs July 2024 to June, right? Yeah, till June 2025. So I have a little bit left in it. And the thing too about it is that the coil is not that big. So I actually pulled out a bunch of unused pages so that I could fit the accessories I want in. And that's one of the things, that I'm thinking about, is that I may decide to get an 18-month horizontal life planner and kind of convert it. So let me just show you some of the features I really like about this planner that are a little different than the life planner. But also you get some things in the life planner that you don't get in here and that I actually added in. So All of this is probably the same. You do get this in the life planner. I clearly decorated it. And then this is something that's unique to this planner because what it is a class schedule. So here's the blank one. But I like converting it to my content schedule. I made this note page. It was supposed to get filled out with all my affiliate company info. Clearly, I didn't do it. So I really do need to do that. This I added in. So these boxes come from the life planner, tracking my stats. So since this calendar came with those pages, I decided to use this to mark milestones. And then, here's some like a monthly spread. So sometimes I decorate this planner, sometimes I don't. Usually what I do is I'll write my tentative video schedule on sticky notes. And then once I film them and put them up, I write it in permanently in here. I clearly never moved on from the sticky notes, but that's okay. Erin Condren generally offers different themes. So like you can either get the colorful theme, you can get their neutral theme, which is called canvas, and that's what I have here. Or depending, sometimes you can also get like something with soft colors, which in this particular year had been the bold blooms. So I like, because I do like to decorate my planners sometimes, I just like getting the canvas. And they didn't used to offer that in the academic planner, but they started in this past year. So I hope they continue that. And so the dividers are kind of plain, but it's okay. I get over it because I love the gray tabs. I don't like the super colorful tabs. It's just not my jam. So here's the blank monthly spread. I mainly use that, as I said, for tracking my YouTube videos. And then, so you get this monthly dashboard, and I love to use that for like highlights of the month, important dates, that kind of thing. And then this projects and exams page, because this is meant for someone going to school, I convert it to projects and tasks that I'm working on for the month. And I really like that. So you don't get this in the life planner, and this is in a different position in the life planner. I don't know that that's a deal breaker. And then here is the weekly spread that I really do enjoy for my content planning. So it's a horizontal, but it's divided into 3 boxes. In the life planner, their horizontal is a long strip and then a square here, but the square doesn't have lines. And I kind of feel like that might be a deal breaker for me. I'm not sure, but the way I've been using it for all this time is this main section in the middle is the content that I have planned for that day, which is generally my Instagram content. And then on this side, I write story ideas that I want to share that day in relation to the content. And so I do like this. I do really like this. I'm certainly going to continue in this planner for now. And then I'll make some decisions probably by the end of next month. That is my content planner. All right, here's my business planner. So this is a RongRong planner. So here's what the cover's really meant to look like. I just felt like switching things up, and because this is a new product, it's a different size than Happy Planner. It's similar, but it's a little bit different. The covers are a little bigger. So I don't have a lot to kind of like play with. I did buy one other theme of cover and dividers, but I'm still really enjoying this one. So what I did is I flipped the cover because I love this like lace detail. I think it's so pretty. I threw this beautiful Ollie clip on here, and I bought this pen clip from Cloth and Paper. I think they call it the E-clip. So it's like this. It's pretty big, but it's been working out. The magnet is pretty good. And then the pen is from Villabeautifful. So I do want to just cover up this barcode. I haven't done that yet, but I love how the back cover like looks, as my inner cover now. And then the inserts are undated. And I have dated some of the months, but undated is not always my favorite. So I'm still going back and forth. But I threw some dot grid up here so I can make a vision board. Clearly I haven't done that yet. The dividers are stunning. Now I do have them in a different order than it came because they're unlabeled. You can use them as you like. I have a full video like showing when I purchased the planners if you want to see all the things, because this is a really cool concept in that RongRong had run a contest, or if that's the right word, and asked for different planners to submit their ideas for inserts, and then she picked two and created planners. So I bought the dashboard layout that was designed by D Planner Babe, and also I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with Tina from It's a Wonderful Plan. She works for RongRong, and she has her hand in all of these designs as well. So, and then if you aren't familiar with RongRong, she hand draws all these images. So she's very talented. So the way these inserts are, we have this front dashboard and then your undated monthly spread, which this one I had decorated with her cozy winter. But I really took an approach with my goals this year of like using Q1 for preparation. So I have done some work in this planner, but not a ton. And then this is the weekly dashboard layout, which I kind of knew I might not use in here as of yet. And I really haven't. It is a very cool layout though. But I think right now at this moment in time, I don't need weekly pages in here. I'm kind of like, do I just want 2 monthly spreads in my content planner? I don't know. I don't know, you guys, but it's okay. I'm gonna figure it out. And that's that. And then I threw in here like some stuff that from when I was planning in a business planner before. That's all happy planner. And then I have some note pages in the back. So I did add in this is from one of RongRong's journals, and I threw it back here, and it's really pretty. So I don't know, I'm using it, but I'm not using it well, I feel like. Last but not least, this happy planner is my budget planner. This was a horizontal layout that I bought on clearance, and I just pulled all the horizontal pages out and I frankenplanned it a bit. I am not comfortable sharing my financial information, so I'm just going to open it to an unused month so that I can show you what it's all about. So this one does have really pretty dividers. I really do like it. So mainly what I use in here is my monthly spread. I got off to a really strong start this year in this planner, and I was really using it in the way I want to use it. But then as life got crazy, I kind of defaulted to what I've always done, which is I keep track of all my bills on the monthly spread. I write in what's going to be due, and then I write down when I pay it. That I've stayed consistent with now for, I think I'm going on 3 years. Now, what else I put in here? Whoops. This is from an undated budget planner from Happy Planner. And then I bought an extension pack of these as well. So I added these in because this is supposed to help me set up my budget. It is my full intention to do it for April. So I'll see if I get back on the horse. But basically there's a place to track income and then a place to track different expenses. And I don't need all these categories, but I kind of alter it to suit me. And then these are expense trackers from, oh no, sorry. This is from that same same happy planner set. But then I added in this, which is from Pretty Planner Co. And it's kind of like your transaction sheets, or I think that's what she calls them. It's kind of like your check register, right? If you're old and you remember about those, or I know I still use a checkbook. I don't know if you guys do. But this was really helping me to keep track of my accounts. But I fell off with that too. So I'm going to get back on the wagon and try to really wrangle my finances. But I'm at least, for the most part, staying on track by being consistent with my monthly spread. And I'm okay with that. And I'm just going to continue to try to push myself because money is stressful for me. I don't know if you feel that way, but I get very anxious. So I'm really trying. And that's all I can do. All right, guys, that is my planner lineup. I am using 6 planners, but I'm not using 6 planners every day. I'm using this planner every day. The other ones I'm using as I need them. All right, guys, let me know what you think. How are you doing with your planners? I want to hear all the things. If you liked what you saw here and you want to see more, I will link my latest video for you here. And otherwise, I will see you in the next one. Bye.